What's going on, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. Hope everyone is doing great. Today we have Rab with the Father episode. This is episode 6 of season 5, guys. So I believe this is the last episode of season 5, guys. Then we're moving on to the next greatest thing. So super excited for this one. The last episode was really good. So, I know Rab ain't gonna disappoint us today. So let's get it, guys. Let's freaking go.
You talk to me? You talk to me? That's all right. You can talk to me. I talk to me too.
I'm normal, though. I've lived here all my life. I find Glasgow a very congenial city to live in. But then I'm clinically disturbed. But I'm normal, though, for Glasgow. Even though every 8 steps I've got a bell room, just to check that no one's following me. Good. Good.
Hey, pal. What date is it today?
It's the first. How?
Nothing. Ask me away. I'm headed for the cemetery. I know a moment too soon if you ask me. You wonder how people get like that, don't you?
Weirdo.
What day is it, do you mean? Nothing. You need a family, mate. You need a family. Gives you a sense of continuity.
Continuity? Practically all yours are dead.
4 cancers, 10 heart attacks. At least we're building consistency into our game. Hey, Screech, son.
It's all right. I was just practicing.
Yeah, he's getting me like one of our family every day.
It's not exactly a compliment, is it?
You watch your mouth, you. You carry the family name. You understand?
Watch it!
Rab, don't you take your frustrations out on him. It's not his fault. You're too handy with your fists sometimes.
I'm away up with DSS. I'm due to sign on.
Aye, smart move. Otherwise it'll be me you'll have to answer to.
And you better wrap it. Otherwise it'll be me you'll have to answer to. Do you hear me?
Oh, Auntie Mary, who's the ugly wee guy at the end of this picture?
That's Rab's youngest brother. He was the runt of the litter. He's the only one we think's still alive. In fact, that's who Gash is named after.
Aye, figures.
Bastards.
Old man's headstone. 30 years did the day. I think he'd be called by now, eh? I wouldn't guarantee it. Talk about a rule of terror. I could build a house with the amount of bricks he made me shite. He was Rab B. Nesbitt. His father was Rab A. I'm Rab C. What the hell are we going to do when we're running out of the alphabet?
They need to start putting the letters at the front, like they do with the motor licence plates. Hey, Rab.
Gosh. Gosh, my man. Oh.
They call me Gaga now, Rab. It's a wee term of endearment they dreamed up for me at the hostel. There's nothing in it, though.
A hostel? In the name of God. You were talented.
So were you.
You were a good laugh.
So were you.
You were good looking.
So, how you doing then, Rab? I haven't seen you in ages.
Ever since the incident.
He was a monster. Violent, cruel, unpredictable, sadist.
He was a wee bit of a character, eh? You want to come here and meet my family?
Family? Oh, God, Rab, you've done well for yourself. I mean, look at you, swanking about there, matching shoes, fixed to dress the lot, and now you're saying you got a family. Next thing you'll be telling me you haven't got corrugated iron on your windies.
So do you want to come here or no?
can I, Rab? Just a wee minute.
What are you doing, Gatch?
I just put on my hat and scarf. There.
What's your... Amazing we've all turned out so well, really.
Oh boy!
Wogslag, Red Nesbitt, then Resik, Terrorit.
Glasgow pensioner in Cartier Teller.
Novaknam, Svit, Fridolf, Ne, Si, Ebersinum.
Govern man finds dandruff inmates.
Oh, you guys, see? That's quite a challenge you've got there.
Aye, when it comes to reading local newspaper headlines backwards, I'm the man they send for.
And see when they send for you, Gash, do they bring a big net and a dart gun?
Hey, you! Stop that. That's no way to speak to a guest. Would you like some more tea, Gash?
No, I'd like some less tea, missus. Another cup, and I'll pitch my flannels.
Possesses the customary Nesbitt social graces, eh?
That's about all he possesses. Oh, well, apart from a couple of old-coloured shoes and a face like a turn-up lantern.
Cash, stand up.
Where did the boss on Cora?
Stop that! What have I told you? You're too handy with those bloody fists.
Enough. Me. Come here. You ever wondered how people end up like that? Hey? Tell him, Gash.
Novaknam, Set, Gas, Tide, Resource.
Coven man tells his own sad story.
Backwards.
A sag, tush poo.
Gash, shut up.
Here, get a swallow. You turn up a magical. Once upon a time, there were 3 bears. Daddy Bear and Mammy Bear. And 4 wee baby bears, who between them added up to a 3rd.
Wains, eh, Isa? They'd be the death of you. Well, I hope I get this one, Isa. See if I don't get this one. I think I'm going to go off my head.
Who knows, Rab? Maybe this time you'll be lucky.
Mr. Nesbitt, Mrs. Nesbitt. Good news, Mr. Nesbitt. You've got the job.
Yes!
Rab, Dad's got a job. Look at him. He's actually smiling. Smiling on a weekday? That's a bad sign.
What do you reckon, Isa? Think you could fancy a man in uniform?
Well, you're no exactly Audie Murphy, but you're no bad for a tram conductor.
No bad. That good, eh?
Oh, aye. No bad at all.
Woo!
Bad news. What have you been told?
Oh, don't be so hard on them, Rab. They're only wee.
Lucky for you, I'm in a good mood. Where's Rab? Answer me!
I was out playing football.
Garbage. Boys playing football have got dirty knees.
So, I was playing headers. I've got a dirty brain.
Don't, Rab!
Sit at the table. Your tea's out. It's our time, Isa. At long last. Our tram car has finally come in.
But just make sure it doesn't go past its stop.
There was no doubt about it. The Nesbitts had started to make headway on the great bus journey of life. But before you know where you are, up jumps the terminus.
Now, you are all experienced tramcar inspectors. That is why I won't pussyfoot about with you. This is a new decade, and we inspectors are about to enter the white heat of ticket punch technology. Have any of you ever heard of the trolley bus?
I've heard the rumours, sir. They say these things can do the Ridley to Postle Park run in under 30 minutes.
Under 30 minutes? What's your wife putting in your rolls, Watson? Benzedrine? Tell him, boss.
It's true, Bob. And that is why, to quell any further rumours, I am going to show you the future. There will be a full briefing in the Yuri Gagarin suite at 1500 hours. It's an exciting time to be in public service transport, gentlemen. Dismiss.
Hi.
Boss! Boss? Bad news about this trolley bus nonsense, eh? Still, it'll never last.
Bob, public transport is a young man's game. Have you ever thought of throttling back and maybe playing a less active role?
How much less active, boss?
Well, have you ever thought of staying at home, putting a rug over your knees and weaving a few baskets?
So, this is the end, sir.
If things change, we'll be in touch.
So for 4 years, Father sat in his armchair, waiting for the call.
Poor guy.
Don't touch that phone.
How no?
I'm waiting for a call. Can't it be long now? What time is it, Isa?
April, Rab.
Damn it. We'll be issuing the new spring uniforms now down at the garage. Pale beige jackets and light poplin with gallus red piping round the lapels. Then I'm stuck here like a numpty.
Calm down, Josh. You've got brains. Someday you'll be able to bust out of this, eh? Here. What is pleomorphism?
Yeah, it's easy. It's the occurrence of more than one distinct form of crystalline substance.
What is the capital of Ecuador?
Quito.
No bother to you, eh, Tiger?
You boy, you laughing at me?
No, da.
Get on the table and dance. Get on the table and dance.
Dance, damn it.
I've got those happy feet.
Yeah, pansy.
Things could have been different. I could have went to Kirkcudbright. In Kirkcudbright, a man could be happy. But I couldn't go. Yous held me back. Yous have ruined my life. What have yous done?
We've ruined your life.
Louder!
We've ruined your life. We've ruined your life. We've ruined your life.
Gash get the brains, but you've got the muscles. How do you know Boff the big idiot?
Someday, Rena. Someday.
What's that?
Well, I'll tell you the story.
Well, is that your idea of a punchline? Here, knock knock.
Who's that?
I'm not telling you. Here, that's a joke to match your story. Far out, man. Talk about laugh.
You grew up in shipyard country. You're supposed to be a natural raconteur. Read your contract.
Look, if a person doesn't want to tell you something, you've got to respect their wishes. Why will you not tell us, you big drama queen bastard?
Where's this personal, right? It's personal. I mean, you must have memories that cause you a lot of pain, anguish, torment, right?
Aye, but most of them concern you.
Exactly. What's the story?
Look! You see what you have done now?
Ah, your ass. He's only playing the sympathy card.
He is not playing a sympathy card. You don't know him, I know him.
Won't send me away again, will you, Rahab?
We'll not send you away, we'll not send you away. I am saying nothing. Nothing.
Only one way to change that. What'd you say?
You're on.
What? Like I always say, Jimsy, there is nothing like a blather with your mates in the pub to cheer you up. Am I right?
And your family, Rab. Don't forget your family, eh? So, how are the Piranha brothers?
Are you trying to say there's a subtext here?
Aye. I mean, what kind of world is it, eh? When you can't get your favourite uncle pissed on cheap red busy without people thinking you're up to something.
Aye, oh, you're right, boys. I take it all back. You're a smashing pair of lads, the Perrys. One up.
Smart guys.
So what are they after, Rab? Is it a willow or are you going to snuff or something? That's it! You've got a terminal illness. Oh, congratulations. I always knew you had it in you. Ella, Rab's got a terminal disease.
Oh, did you get the one you wanted?
Very credgy, Gaffer. Was there a big queue at the cash point?
Aye, I was lucky. I collected 18 pence.
18? And you want us to put the rest in for a swally?
I do a dance, right, and we'll buy you a drink.
Aye.
Happy feet. I got them. Happy feet.
Gash? Your brother Gash is swatting you everything.
Keep your voice down. I don't want the old pub knowing my business.
Did something no happen to Gash? Was there no an incident? And then he shot a crow?
Ah, well, he's back now. And he's changed. And I don't know how to get rid of him.
When you say changed, what are we talking here, Rob?
Look, the guy is living rough. And you know what that does to a person, Jimsy?
Maybe he's no living as rough as you think. Excuse me, I want to rap.
Happy feet, brother. I've got happy feet.
All right, pal. Listen, go on and settle a pub argument.
Aye.
What is the capital of Ecuador?
Is it, fish supper?
So it is. It was on the tip of my tongue. I'll go and tell the quiz team, eh? Oh, look! Your collar's all twisted. I'll fix it for you. Here we are, pal.
Hey, Gaga, come on. No, Big, come on, Big. Go get
Go on, get it here. He's a good boy.
Go and get it, come on. Have a wee drink. Come on, beg for it.
Oh, stay to the buffs, Uncle Rab. It's only a joke.
A joke? You see me laughing? You see me laughing?
Someday, Da. Someday.
Yeah!
You're too handy with your fists, Nesbitt. Any more trouble and you're barred. The lot of you.
Show me. It's him. Generation X. He's X. God alone knows what Y and Z's going to be like.
Aye, right and hearty, Uncle Rab. And after a fine example you've set to you, watch out, this dog can kill.
Oh, shit.
Hello. Hey, is that the Evening Vale Remedial Unit for Psychiatric Healing? Right. I'd like to report an escaped numpty. No, listen. The Geary Wards. All right, don't get shorty. The zoo does. Ungrateful bastard. Listen.
I don't know. Nearly barred for a hole like the two ways. I'll never live a humiliation down.
Right, that's it. I'm off, Skate. Look, I'm sorry, Ma, but I can't live under the same roof as him anymore. He's dead in my cranium.
Aye, well, if you want to go, go! You ungrateful little...
Rab, shush.
What?
What's that noise?
Go on and not shout, Rab. It makes me fear when people shout. Go on and not shout, Rab. Go on and not.
Rab, what is this? What's this all about?
As time passed, Father's moods became even more unpredictable, and Ma's nerves began to fray.
Aim for the saucer next time, Mother. You might hit the cup.
It's all right for you. I'm gearing up for a wee chat with your dad. I've got to tell him about Gash.
What about Gash? The boy's got brains. They want him to go to the university. Isn't that right, Tiger? The school says he's a model pupil, and if only he'd stop pissing himself, they'd make him a milk monitor.
Can you help that?
I know you can't help it. And in other walks of life, it would be a plus to leave a trail behind you as you moved. Say if you were a slug or something. It's just your sad curse to be a biped.
Guess your dad knew. What am I going to do if he's in one of his moods?
I told you lately that I love you. And I was the bestest family a man ever had.
Are you in the right house?
Watch it. Look, Nesbitt, I've brought chips.
Jesus.
Wiring. Chips is good for you. Scientists say so.
Actually, Dad, modern science has discovered the existence of a substance called cholesterol, which is in...
Don't contradict me.
Actually, Gash is good at the contradicting, Dad. The school were just saying, weren't they, Ma?
Aye. They want him to go to the university.
University? I'll give him university. Nobody ever sent me to the university.
They never built one at Rampton.
You think you're ready for me, boy, but you'll never be ready. And don't you look at me like that. Anybody you'd think that I'd never done anything for yous. Well, look at this. What do you call that?
Telephone feeder.
Exactly. And we're the only family in the street that's got one.
Aye, but we've no tea though and only half the sitting rooms wallpapered.
Aye, that's right.
Anyhow, who's gonna ring us?
That is no the point. The telephone is an instrument of torture. It offers hope and denies it at the same time.
Damn.
You wait, and you go on waiting, hoping for the call. But the call never comes. But I will tell you this, Nesbitt. Never sit and wait for the phone to ring in life. Always be the one that's got...
Pick it up, Rab. It might be the call.
Hello? Oh, yes, I see. Right. All right. Wrong number. You dare sneer at me, boy? Who are you to sneer at me? If I wanted sneered at, I'd walk past the garage with my doll card in my paw. I don't need to be sneered at by you. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Stop it, Rab. That's enough.
Enough is never enough. Too much is enough.
Please,
Oh boy.
You guys said you'd do something one day. Well, this had better be the day.
Right, you big bastard. Come ahead. Put that down, kid. Because see, if I've got to come over there. If I've got to come over there, I'll...
It's all right. I'll wait till you think of something.
Stroke. Heart attack.
I think he's had a heart attack.
Well, let's hear it for cholesterol.
In fact, he's dead.
As well for him, or I'd have whisked the shite out of him.
What's the matter with Gash?
I don't know, son. But look at his eyes. Look at my Wayne's eyes.
Trauma.
Hey, Tiger. What is the principal export of Peru?
Mama.
Oh, he retracted. Oh, shoot.
So we buried Father. After the funeral, Ma took the whisk and stuck it in the display cabinet. In the tea set. milkmaid from Llandudno.
What happened to Gash?
Oh, Gash won a scholarship to Edinburgh University and went on to study particle acceleration. What in the name of hell do you think happened to Gash?
Rab, somebody on the phone for you.
Psychiatric people?
Well, what about it then, Jack Kerouac? Are you off-ski?
Nah. I couldn't leave him at a time like this. He need me around for comfort and emotional support. You understand what I'm saying?
Mate, I understand you completely. You're a shite bag.
Oh. Huh? Who tell you he was here? Oh, see. Oh, well, I don't know. But wait, just hang on, I'll ask him, right? Gash! Gash!
Hey?
Do you want to get home?
Hey, Navagnam, the cuff.
Come on, man.
I think we've got the hang of the subtle nuances by now, Rab.
Just come on in. All right. Come here. What's your capital of Australia?
Pint of milk?
See ya, eh? Bang on. The old magic's still there, isn't it? Hey, hey. That's my bra. That's my bra.
Get in there.
Aye, we find them in all sorts of places, Mr. Nesbitt. Up trees and holes. See staff cutbacks. If they've a will to, people can escape from anywhere.
Don't you believe it, man? Don't you believe it?
A fish supper, Ram! It's a fish supper!
That's the principal export of Peru, in case you were struggling there.
I see. Well, I'll be off then. Cheery bye.
See me? I'm a big mouth, loud mouth, no old bastard. But see when you get right down to it. See when you get right down to it. I swear to God, I don't know what it means anymore. I don't know what means. Because I will tell you this, boy. Some things is just too. Some things is just. What am I talking to you for? Eh? These are all family folk, aren't you? You'll all have nutters of your own.
So good. Woo! Oh yeah! Yo, that is the episode Father, boys and girls. So code word is gonna be this. Can he help that? So tell me something that you can't help doing. So, like, you know, it could be anything. Like, you know, back in the day, you freaking, I don't know, wet the bed. You know, you can't help but eat all the bags of chips, you know, once you open up some Pringles or some shit. Tell me something that you can eat. Can he help that? Tell me something in the comments down below. Now, Gash, man, poor Gash, man. You saw how Rab, when he was in the bar, you know, he wanted to already get rid of his family member, and it just reminds me of, you know, when most people, and correct me if I'm wrong, have like one or two family members that you just can't freaking stand. So, you know, for me, it's one of my uncles, you know, I whisper, maybe he's like lurking around or some shit. You know, one of my uncles is a freaking pain in the ass, like always calling left and right, just so freaking annoying. Oh, I need help and this, that, just wants to talk mad bullshit. So yeah, I always feel that, you know, we always have one family member that you just can't freaking stand. Now, Rab's father in the episode when he was talking about the phone, that shit is true though. He couldn't be more right. You know, a phone has hope, but it also, you know, it's tied to bad things too. Because how many people, you know, that freaking are waiting on a phone call. So you're waiting on that job, you know, that job. They're like, yeah, we'll call you. And you're just like waiting weeks and weeks and weeks or whatever time. And you're almost set up for disappointment. Yeah, you could get the job, but you know, there are going to be people that are not getting these jobs. So there's like, you know, the phone and being like glued to, especially nowadays with cell phones and all that, you know, you're waiting on a text message, you message someone. And thankfully I'm not glued in that aspect where like, hey, if I send a message out, I'm not worried when they respond. But I've had people in my life like, you know, previous girlfriends, like if I would respond, if I didn't respond back like in 5 seconds, I'm getting like 100 text messages, phone call. It was like crazy. So like it can be like very intense. But yeah, Gash, the way they were treating him like a dog, that was hilarious, man. So Peru, you know, I think it was like Capital Peru or something he would say, and he's like fish, you know, fish. Just silly little humor there. You know, Gash dancing was hilarious. I liked Gash dancing in the flashback when the father got pissed off and he was like saying dance. Now, maybe one of you could fill me in because I am not familiar. When Rab had that tool in the flashback, what the hell was that tool? It was some sort of scooper thing. It was like, you know, maybe someone can tell me what that was because I don't know what that was. So if you could fill me in on that, that would be much appreciated. I enjoyed the episode. Definitely a different episode, seeing a different type of family member. So it was interesting in that retrospect, but it also a lot of times, like with so much knowledge that this show does with Rab dropping knowledge, it always gets me thinking about my own family. And I think you know, with a lot of these family oriented shows, yeah, you kind of like you say, all right, let me see. You know, I got that one freaking uncle. It reminds me of this guy, you know, or, you know, so it's kind of cool in that sense. And that's why we take to a lot of these shows that are family oriented because, you know, I think shows sometimes get a little better when you just relate to it or you relate to a character or something. Jamesy boy coming clutch in there. I know he didn't have a lot of dialogue in there in this one, but when he was talking, it always matters. It's always funny. He had Rab's back in this one. You saw it, you know, looking out for him to get this guy out of here because Rab wanted him gone. And that's just like some family members you don't like, you want them out of here. Like, hey, when are you leaving again? You're only here for a couple days. All right. What they said, you're leaving? You get the freak out of here. But if you enjoyed this episode, let me know in the comments down below. Favorite part? Do you like Gash's dance moves? And remember the code word and use it into a sentence, guys. I love what you all are doing with your sentences, making it interesting. For me, it's really a highlight reading the comments when you guys are using these code words and stuff. So I love you all to pieces. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Peace and love, my dudes. Peace.